So after the quest, the last quest that we did in the sect camp, after we finish everything in the orc cemetery, we get the focus and the almanac, and we are here at the new camp. In between I went also in old camp shortly, and I fight with Scar. I already make a separate video for that, and I take my favorite sword, the Orc Slayer, and I learned second level, actually the last level, from two-handed sword. It's going to cost you 40 skill points if you decide to do it, and you need to do it actually, because you're going to fight a lot. And now we are finally at the new camp, and I think from now on we're going to continue doing missions here. And yeah, at that point Gorn is going to wait for us here, so we can talk with him.
Ah, it's you. My friend Lester from the swamp camp told me all you did there. For somebody who hasn't been here for long, you've come quite a way.
I came quite close to becoming worm food a few times, too. I have an important message for the magicians of water.
Then you should talk to Saturas. He's the highest of the water mages and spends all day studying some writings or other. But no matter how important your message is, the guards of the upper level won't let you through to him.
Can't you put in a good word for me?
I can't, but Kronos, the keeper of the ore, might be able to give you permission.
Where can I find this keeper of the ore?
If you proceed from here, you'll come across the big dwelling cave behind the dam. Kronos is usually at the grid over the big ore mound. But he's a bit arrogant. You'll have to convince him that your message is important. See you later.
Yep. So I'm not sure if at this moment Lee is going to wait here for us or no. That's gonna happen later. Okay, doesn't matter. Right now we are going to talk with Kronos, and he's going to give us some password how we can enter and speak with Saturas. Now we are just going to inform Kronos that Iberion is dead, and what's happened in the Brotherhood. So he will say that that's pretty much important thing, and the Saturas needs to know about that.
Greetings, magician.
May the blessing of Adanos be with you. I can help you to increase your magic powers or give you some useful items. What can I do for you?
So let's just do this dialogue.
You want to destroy the barrier. How exactly do you plan to do that?
We need major amounts of magic ore. We'll release the entire magic power in a great magic rite to blow up the barrier. Of course, such a big amount of ore attracts a lot of rogues and crooks. That's why we need a man to defend our plan.
I have an important message for Saturas.
What could be so important that our spiritual leader should interrupt his important studies for it?
Iberion, the leader of the sect camp, is dead.
What? How could that happen?
The Brotherhood performed a ritual invoking their god. It seems the mental strain was too much for Iberion.
That's very sad. Iberion was a reliable ally, but it's no reason to justify interrupting Saturas' studies.
Kor Kalam has left the Brotherhood with some fanatical Templars. He wants to find the sleeper on his own and wake him up at all costs.
I've never trusted him, second guru or not. He's vain, insidious, and he's capable of anything. The Brotherhood is better off without him. I'll tell Saturas about it as soon as I get the chance. Leave now.
The gurus have recognized that they're praying to an evil archdemon.
All of a sudden, they now think their sleeper is a demon? Sounds like another mad idea of the Brotherhood, but should they be right, all of us in the colony here might be in grave danger. You must report to Saturas at once. He must decide what is to be done.
Where can I find Saturas?
Go to the upper level. Tell the guards there that you have my permission to pass. The password is Tetriandoch. Saturas is by the pentagram. He spends almost all day there, studying how to blow up the big ore mound. Step us!
So you should remember Tetriandoch.
As long as I...
But keep it to yourself. Would have gone very differently.
Right. Same old story every time.
I doubt that's ever.
There was a time...
Lie on somebody and you're in trouble.
Stop! Nobody may pass without the password.
I better keep out.
People always talk. You shouldn't believe everything you...
The password is Tetriandoch.
That's right. You may pass.
Probably right.
But keep it to yourself. People don't need to know. Well, there was a time when things would have gone very differently.
To yourself, people don't need to know.
So here is Saturas. Let's just talk with him.
I have important news from the Brotherhood's camp.
If Kronos gave you permission to visit me, it must be important news indeed.
Iberian is dead. He died during the ritual invocation of the sleeper.
Iberion dead? That's bad news. Very bad news indeed. Who's leading the Brotherhood now? That power-hungry and deceitful Kor Kalam?
No, Kalam has turned his back on the Brotherhood. He's taken some Templars with him. Nobody knows where they've gone.
Why is that? He was in second place after Iberion.
Certain events have convinced the gurus that their way is the wrong one. Their god seems to be an evil archdemon. One of the gurus nearly killed me under the influence of the sleeper, although I had saved his life just briefly beforehand. Kor Kalam was the only guru who didn't want to admit the true nature of the hellish creature. That's why he's left the camp in the swamp.
I see. Well, at least we're lucky in this regard. Kor Angar is a good man. He's tough, but honest. If anybody could prevent the Brotherhood from falling apart after this spiritual catastrophe, he can.
I have this almanac. Iberian used it to charge the focus.
Very good. We need the knowledge contained in this book to charge the 5 original focus stones. I'll take the almanac.
I have this focus.
You're holding the key that can unlock all our bonds. It's one of the 5 focus stones which were used to create the magic barrier. And with the help of the very same focusing power of these stones, we'll tear down the Great Wall of Energy.
But won't that use up an awful lot of power?
True. But in all these years, we've untiringly collected ore, instead of trading it for luxuries with our jailers. As you must know, each ore nugget contains a certain amount of magic power. With the aid of the energy thus amassed in the ore mound, we'll be able to destroy the magic barrier.
Sounds dangerous.
The explosion will be merely of a magical nature. It will only destroy everything that's been modified by the magic inside the barrier. There is no danger to us human beings.
Here, take the focus. I hope it really will be of some use to your plans with the ore mound. What are you going to do with the focus and the almanac now?
Nothing. We need the 4 remaining focus stones first. Unfortunately, we don't have any of these 4 magic stones.
I'm willing to find the 4 remaining focus stones for you. After all, I'm quite keen on getting out of here sometime myself.
I must warn you, searching for them will prove as difficult as it will be dangerous. Since conflict with the old camp is getting worse every day, I cannot give you any mercenary either. you'll be totally on your own.
Well, that's nothing unusual for me. I'll find a way to organize these things.
Your confidence does you credit, but you'll need some items to assist you. Take this map here. It's old, but on it you'll see the original locations of the focus stones when the barrier was created. Also, this spell scroll will enable you to travel back to our camp faster. Finally, you need to speak to Riordian. He brews the potions for the camp. You'll find him in his hut, here, on the upper level. May you return in one piece?
So we just accept the quest about the rest of those 4 focuses, and we are going to find them.
Saturas sent me.
Ah, come here. I've already been informed. Here, take these potions. They're potions of all kinds. Now go and bring us the focus stones. These artifacts are our only hope.
So there are 5 focus stones. I already give him 1, and the rest 5 of them we can find on this map here.
That wasn't very clever.
So the one that it's very close to the Brotherhood camp, it's the first focus. We already find that one, and right now we are going to take the one that Gorn going to help us. No, actually, yeah, let's see. I will just see who is very close here to me, and yeah, I will cut this video right now, and I will continue when I'm going to be on the focus location.